Invincible.
Yeah, bro. I feel like he had so much shit was going on that he didn't even think about this shit.
Yeah. Why was this nigga lose type shit? Yeah.
So who had more aura on like first appearing on the show? Or when it's time to scrap? Madara, Uchiha?
Madara.
Or Thrag?
To me, the Shinobi Alliance scene, that is crazy. Because he just take off in a dead sprint, you know, and like everybody, it's just him, you know, versus like 10,000 or whatever. And yeah, Madara Uchiha is definitely good. Yeah. It took me a while to watch Naruto, but it was worth it.
Yeah, I think Thrag definitely, like, especially for people putting on Fry Watch. If you want to take that from on Fry Watch, and then
after they blew up the ship and he ain't really do nothing, he was definitely, you're right. Yeah, a lot of people was calling for him, and then they dropped it. And then they completely 180.
Choose death. Yeah, nah, for real, nah. But it's been funny as hell. It's like they get, like, of course, like TikTok's been talking about like Thrag when he can't pay out, he got to pay the IRS.
Yeah.
Or like they say Lucan is like Steve Harvey.
Yeah. He was definitely business casual. Yeah, he was definitely business casual.
So do you think that Mark made the right decision? We coming down to the end. Spoiler alert: if you ain't watched Invincible. Shit, the last season, the last episode.
Going? This one, is this one going?
Yeah,
I didn't start it.
Let's start.
My fault.
But if you hear Invincible, if you hear and you haven't watched, you might fast forward. Use the timestamps. But then Mark made the right decision. Thrag came up to him as like, all right, I'm either gonna kill everybody on the planet. We got 37 of us left. It's like 30 of us left. None of y'all can whoop me.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's how you gotta frame it. Like one Viltrumite is like could take over planet Earth, right? You know, and he's like the ultimate Viltrumite, right. You know.
Or you let us stay here and we breed with y'all peoples, and we slowly build back our empire. Then you won't hear a word from us. Everybody will stay safe, but we gonna do this shit one way or another. Did Mark make the right decision?
He made the only decision that he could, for sure. Considering the circumstances, like he was having heart attacks, you know, almost passing out, you know, deep breaths.
That's what I'm saying. Madara's aura on his first pull up was crazy, but Thrag had Mark in shambles afterwards.
Yeah, he didn't deter from wanting to fight on Madara. Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he never deterred him. Not at any point.
I'm talking about he walking on campus and he's seeing bodies.
Yeah,
his loved ones dying.
Yeah,
you know,
with the chop. You know?
Right. All I need is this. Once they do this, it's straight through. I mean, he turned like just to see what Nolan, Omni-Man, did to Earth.
Yeah,
did to Mark on the season 1 or 2, and then to see what Thrag did to him in one move, turned him into Swiss cheese.
Yeah. He really crazy. Let him off. Like, you know, he let him off on some like, I don't want to reduce the numbers type shit. Yeah. Invincible is a great show. Yeah. You know, I don't know. I wouldn't classify it as anime. Nah, I don't know if you would. Okay, so I don't know what kind. Just a violent cartoon, I guess. But definitely great.
Because I mean, anime basically means like it was produced
Japanese.
In Japan, But definitely crazy, And like Oliver, hey man, you got heart. Oliver ain't never ran from no fade.
We gotta insert the picture of Conquest. Yeah, he got hard, but Thrag just kind of like punched the jaw, like the frontal. They be doing that a lot too. They'll take the frontal off.
Snatch his lip off.
Yeah, they will take the frontal off for sure. But yeah, the animation is all super clean, super good. People online, they try to like do the improvements and stuff, and I've seen them, but I mean, it's easy to do that when you got the base, you know.
Facts.
But, great show.
And we talked about the boys already. We brought up the boys. What you think about how the boys is moving along?
I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna just keep it brief, cause like if you watch the boys, you know there's a lot of shit in that show that's just the wildest, wickedest shit.
How the fuck did
they
come up with this shit?
Like, how the fuck?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, I was never more disgusted than in maybe like the third episode of this, maybe the second episode when he was in the bathtub of milk. He was bathing in the tub. Homelander's a weirdo. This season, yeah. He was and it was special milk from, mind you, it's always breast milk. Yeah. He only fuck with the best. He only fuck with the breast milk. Yes. And he was bathing in his breast milk, butt ass naked. Mm-hmm. And then toward the end of it, he just like dipped, his finger and then licked it. And it was just so trifling. I could not believe that he was bathing as like I don't know, wasn't no soap inside. Not to say that would make it better, but he obviously finished the milk that he was bathing in. Oh my Sick. God.
But yeah, The Boys, definitely interesting show. Like there's like some shit like somebody while I was watching it was like,
you can't just come into it. You can't walk into the room and you can't do that.
Cause there be hella gay shit going on, hella like graphic shit going on,
crazy shit.
I gotta see it to the end at this point.
Oh yeah, it's a good show for sure.
Yeah,
good show
for sure. Welcome to another edition of the Workshop Podcast, where there's always work to be done. If you already this far along, you might as well share, and you might as well subscribe. Social support to The Boys, man. Braxton out. He picking up some extra hours at work, getting to the bag, so we can't be mad at that. But the show got to go on a little bit, So we got Darv in the building. You got G-Work in the building, man. Darv, what's going on?
Another day in paradise. We had a fucking tornado watch on Wednesday. Yeah. I mean, the weather is fucking insane. I guess, I don't know, when is tornado season? Are we past it? Are we right in the thick of it?
I feel like spring is tornado season.
Because it's warm air, it's cold air, the wind is going. So the weather is fucking insane, but it's heating up. My fucking electric bill is going up because I got the AC fucking tuning in my shit. Keep my shit at 69 for Nick, and no, that's not anything significant.
Not for you.
But I'm a 69 kind of guy. Thermostat. Okay, I don't know what I mean, 69 other way too. I mean, okay, I'm not I'm not against either one.
Okay.
But what are you on the thermostat?
I'm cool with 70.
70?
Yeah, I'm cool with a solid 70. If it's hot enough outside, I'll go down.
What is too high?
Too high?
Were you uncomfortable?
73.
73?
Yeah, 74, 73.
My mom, she likes to rock out at like around the 73 or 74.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah.
There's not enough faint. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm traumatized from like going to my grandma's house, and they only got the central AC.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's in the window.
Right. Like we talked about before, I feel like if I pull a shorty, it's like, they usually keep their shit cold for real, but... Or they be cold and their house be warm as hell.
Yeah.
So
depending on who you are.
Yeah. So I'm a bigger guy, so I need that shit a little bit cooler. You know what I'm saying? You sleep with a fan on all times?
Absolutely. Yeah. In the dead of winter, right, blowing straight at me. Absolutely.
Yeah, I need like 70. But I was definitely driving to KC and back. I did it down and back. And Thursday, and when like mid drive, I'm talking about pouring rain.
Yeah.
Like to where I had to like I'll be like, man, I'd stop. I'll stop on the side of the road, like I'm about to wait this shit out because it ain't worth trying to drive. Can't see a damn thing. And it's semis on this motherfucker. They can't if they can't see. If I can't see, they sure fuck can't see. So let me just pull over, waited that out. So the weather has been going crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
It's just hailing.
It just been hailing, just been hailing. But I feel like that's a good sign. We need some rain. We need some water. That's gonna turn into greenery. So
I'll take the rain. Y'all can keep the fucking hail though. Now I'll save it. I'll save it.
So crazy, not crazy enough, but like on some like somber. So this past weekend, I went to a funeral. So my pop's best friend passed, and it was like a situation where, so it was like, he used to work with us on the fences and stuff like that. And it was hella unexpected. Like he just had a surgery on his hernia. When he had surgery, he had some complications, had an infection, went back and had blood clots. Shit went up to his heart stopped, and that shit was just hella unexpected,
Jeez.
And this is my pop's best friend. Like again, like so, if you've been around your peoples, then you've been around him, right? So RP Darren Walker, you know, D-Dub. But at the funeral or whatever, mind you, he's a Cowboys fan, right? And crazy enough, right? He a Cowboys fan. Everybody in the on the obituary, he holding up the Cowboys flag, you know, holding up the Cowboys towel.
Yeah.
And niggas is dressed in niggas got Cowboys colors on. Niggas got jerseys on at the funeral, you know, because that's what he would have wanted, you know. Hey man, I don't know. I'll probably never be fandom enough for a team for somebody to bury.
Wear a fucking jersey to my.
You even want the Ohio State joints around the funeral?
Wow, you make a great point. See now I'm not laughing anymore. See, if you wore some Ohio State shit, then I would know that nigga knew me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wow, that's real shit.
There were some people that was like, I ain't no Cowboys fan. I'm a Chiefs fan, but that's my niggas, so yeah, I'm a support, you know. But my pops went up there and talked, you know, and it's hard to like put into perspective, like losing your best friend, especially like unexpectedly, you know. And he went up there and talked, and like something that really hit home was like, during his time when he was like having to go get the surgery, he was talking about how he was scared, you know. So he talked about like, man, like being tough as a man, like you can be so affectionate, because he was talking about how his dad never really showed him affection, and everybody in that room is around his age, you know. Mm-hmm. So he's talking about like being tough, but still like showing love. So it's like I don't feel like I'm tough because like I can lift a lot of weights, or that I work out a lot, or that you know, I feel like, I mean, I done beat niggas up in my lifetime, or I done fall, or like nobody to try, like I don't want nobody to try me or nothing like that. I don't feel like I'm tough because of any of that stuff. You know, I don't walk around want to be a tough guy, but I'm tough because shit, I get up and I try to be better every day. You know, I'm tough because, you know, the people around me know that I love them and that I'll do whatever form they need me to call. If they call me, I'll show up for them. You know, I'm tough because shit, when I don't want to do this shit, I show up and do it. You know, I'm tough because I show people that maybe ain't got the resources, ain't had that growing up, how to be better and how to do better, you know, showing up for the kids that ain't my kids, you know. I'm tough because it's like, you know, better in the community, showing love to people that, you know, may not show love to me, but I'm gonna always be like, hey, what's going on? How you doing? You know, making sure people good. So it ain't about being the toughest nigga in the room, because when you gone, who gives a fuck?
No one cares.
Yeah, no one's never got at your funeral gonna be like, man, he was the toughest guy in the room, you know, because it was a point to where it was when he passed. My dad said, like, when he was calling people like, hey, can you do this for Darren? And they didn't have to even think about it, you know. So how you treat people while you here,
they respected them,
right? So how you treat people while you here is gonna show when it's your time to go. You know, yeah. So, and that's all I have to say about that. You know, what you think about like toughness as like about that?
Yeah, tough is. I mean, to me, tough is like, and I do this a lot, and I'm trying to be better at it. But when I was younger, I was, you know, so results driven. Yeah. And I'm like that when I like critique sports or whatever. Everybody knows that. You know, I'm the ring guy. Yeah. You know, but a lot of times it's about trying your best, running a race that you don't know is going to end whenever it's going to end. And sometimes when it ends, you might not get the result that you want. Yep. And then getting back up and trying again. I think that's tough, you know, exactly. Overcoming something like you done lost or you got beat down, something happened to you, you lost someone or whatever might have happened, and you get up, keep fighting or keep doing what you got to do to live every day. Yeah. You know, that's what I define as toughness, you know, never being the easy out, you know, just staying committed, staying in the moment and doing shit that you love regardless of forces, people, circumstances preventing you from trying to do the shit that you want to do.
Right, because it's easy to be like, man, I'm gonna take the easy way out of this.
Yeah, it's easy.
I'm done. Like, you know, I'm about to go ahead and mail it in. I done tried. Yeah, I tried to make a better life for my future family or my kids. I tried. I'm done. Yeah, it's easy to quit. Quitting is easy. as much, maybe not quitting drugs or like an addiction, you know, but like giving up before you even get started, that shit easy to do.
Yeah.
So like, nah, for real, like it's tough to wake up and go to work every day. Shit, we just talked about it. Like, you know, I'm sure a lot, like my job was pretty lax too. If I didn't want to show up to work, I'd probably just call in, but I'm not going to because people, you know, people are looking forward to see me like showing up. I'm showing up for the kids, you know? So, and especially at this age, like when I'm gone, I want to leave like a legacy behind, something behind to where it's like, it's more than just something that's when he walks in a room, something about being tough or anything like that. I want people to know, like, when I walked in the room, I tried to better the room, change the room, you know, left things better than I found it, you know. So I think that as we get into this age and figuring this shit out, it's more about not what you got, but what can you leave behind. That's what I'm trying to get to, because I can have, I mean, you can have it all, you know, relatively. If you work hard enough, you can have it all, but can you take that shit with you?
No.
Yeah. Nice cars, yeah, they look nice, for sure. But when your homie needed a ride in that nice car, did you go get him? When your homie was down bad and you had like an extra car, did you let him drive it for a couple weeks until he got back on his feet? You know? Yeah, you got shoes, but what about the kids that playing basketball and they out there in their Crocs because they ain't got shoes, but you got 1,000 pairs? You couldn't get one? You know, so it's just shit like that, you know, that you know, you never know what you do that could snowball into your life tenfold. God be watching. God gon', you know.
He does.
Yeah. So if you generous with your stuff, God will be generous to you and your goals and your, you know, enrichments as well. So, oh man. In other news, you seen that Klay Thompson cheated on Meg the Stallion?
Okay,
allegedly.
I didn't want to take a bad segue because I thought we were about to start talking about an instance that happened on Facebook recently. Speaking of, you know,
We can go there.
But recently, yeah, I actually just seen a funny, and I'm not even gonna bring that up because that'd probably be just too disrespectful. But yeah, Klay Thompson is just one of many. I see some jokes like maybe Meg should have shot Klay. Like she didn't. I'm not saying that she shot anybody, but I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's funny to see. I don't know who's to blame. You know, who cheated on who did what. It's a he say she say situation. You know, and neither party, like Klay Thompson, you know, he's a solo man. He's like a Derek Jeter kind of guy. I think Derek Jeter's married now, but yeah. he was solo for a long time, and that's cool. You know, you an NBA ball player. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of women that he has access to. Yeah, a lot of beautiful women, and I mean, he doesn't want to be tied down or, you know, try to act like he's faithful, committed to a woman and not actually be. Yeah. And then you got Meg the Stallion, who I'm sure has a lot of suitors, a lot of people wanting to have interactions with her just so they can possibly get a chance to take her out. So I mean, I don't know. It's a messy situation.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's why it's in the news. So.
Exactly. And my thing is about it all, it's like it ain't happened to you, so why are you so like passionate about this on social media? Yeah. You know, you may be a Meg fan, you may be a Klay Thompson fan, or you may just be a fan of hating women, or you may just be a fan of hating men. Yeah. You know, so this is like a point to where you trying to prove like, yeah, these niggas ain't shit. Yeah. Or you're trying to prove a point to them like, man, look, you can't wipe these hoes. You know what I'm saying? But like, bro, these right. You don't know these celebrities, dog. Why are you posting fucking obituary damn years on about how this has impacted you? You give me your whole, you know, spiel on like what's going on. Like, and it's also a thing to where it's like when they first got together, people were like, oh, she giving Klay the nice guy, Klay Thompson, a chance. Yeah. You know, or like he is square, like Meg the Stallion, you know, dating like a square, like lame or something like that. Let me,
real quick, not to cut you off. A lot of people have said that about Klay Thompson. Right. I can tell y'all a lot of shit. I don't know Klay Thompson, but I've heard a lot of things on the internet, different interaction that I've seen, you know, over the course of years. Klay Thompson is anything but a square. Klay Thompson, if you don't know, in college, he was suspended for 4 or 5 games because he was smoking weed.
Yeah.
Klay Thompson's from LA. You know, he's not a square. I'm gonna just say that Klay Thompson been around the LA streets a couple of times.
Yeah. So and then it also like, okay, so and then he cheat. Now it's or what he allegedly, because we don't know. I don't know. That's what she said, but. At the end of the day, it's not our business. You know, they put it out there, and it's definitely gonna be content. But like, for you to really be sitting in your bag, it'd be funny as hell though, because they were like, "I want his ACL on my desk by Monday."
He not getting no use out of it.
Mind you, to be honest, Klay Thompson, you've been in the news for not basketball related reasons. And since you left the Warriors, more than you have been for basketball.
And that's when it's time to maybe start making an exit. You know what I'm saying? I hate to see, because Klay Thompson at one point, he was one of my favorite players. He's an awesome player. 4-time champion, deserve all the accolades. Absolutely. But you're at the end, buddy.
Yeah.
The fucking lady singing.
Yeah, it is not Meg.
The
it's not the Stallion.
She's not rapping, she ain't singing. The saxophones are fucking playing.
Man, so I think that's a red flag to me. And not like something that like kind of turns me off is like for like a woman's like posting like hella like other couple shit on their social media or like having hella like think pieces over it.
I'm cool with people having an opinion on it. Like how I'm not gonna say having an opinion on it. That's what I'm not okay with. We talking, we having a discussion about it. We're not making a judgment either way. We just talking about what other people are talking about, and that's cool to have a conversation with it because they did put it out there. I mean, it's out there because they in the limelight. Obviously, people have breakups. People cheat on their significant other every day. You never fucking hear about it. We only hearing about it because it's Klay and May. Right. But as far as giving an opinion, they should have did this. He did this. You don't fucking know.
Don't know.
So
and it is crazy. Like if Klay Thompson did cheat, like I ain't pro cheat. Don't be cheating on your girl or whatever. And like for you to be like, she was cooking on Thanksgiving, she did buy her like, but y'all both, Klay Thompson put something into this relationship too, So it ain't like, whatever. I don't care if she said he didn't want to be monogamous. I don't care. Like shit. At the end of the day, did he abuse you? No. Did he hurt you? He cheated. It's not he just cheated, but he cheated. Niggas cheat. Like I mean, at the end of the day, like it's not a good thing to do. It's not the right thing to do. Like he should definitely do some self-reflection if that's what he did, but my life will go on. I gotta wake up and these lights gotta get on. Yeah. These lights gotta go on. These cameras gotta turn on. Like, my life do not slow down by what these celebrities do.
Yeah.
And yours shouldn't either. You catch the Michael Jackson movie yet or no?
I haven't, but I've heard great things.
Me too.
I've heard nothing, and it's obviously #1 rated biopic at the box office. Just real quick, and I don't want to take any luster off the legend Michael Jackson, but we had a discussion with our friend Malik, and he was kind of saying a couple of weeks ago that do you think like it might be the biggest like movie ever? And then I started thinking, I was like, bigger than Endgame, like Avengers. Nah. I was like, can you guess how many people went to see Avatar, the first one?
Oh, I know it's a stupid amount because it's past like the top 10 again.
Oh, yeah, it's the #1.
Yeah, well,
but could you guess? Just give a guess.
Third
worldwide.
3. Oh, worldwide.
Yeah, the number that it said, I didn't even know there was that many people in the world.
Oh, it's got to be in the billions.
Yeah, damn near 3. 2.9 billion.
The first one. Damn, was it that good?
No.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was cool. Yeah.
3 billion people watched it, but I don't.
But I don't know, bro. Michael Jackson was loved overseas, though. In other countries, Michael Jackson, his out of his world tours, went crazy.
I want to say it did 90 million non-domestically, so 90 million outside the country. Yeah. I think it was like 200
the first weekend.
Yeah, well, the first day, I believe. Yeah. It set a record.
Right. I might go see it tomorrow because I'm off work, so I'm probably gonna
go see it Wednesday. Yeah. I've heard nothing but great things, and I'm so glad that in the Jackson family, they obviously been around the block more than a couple of times. This is a man that owns his masters all the money that the Jackson name makes, it goes to his family. Yeah. And they trained up a guy from the family. I believe it's Jermaine, his older brother's son. I don't know, but it's his nephew, and he looks like a Jackson. Mm-hmm. He played. He did. I mean, I'm sure I've heard he did a great job. Yeah. So I'm glad that they got somebody from the family. I'm interested to see the other actors. I believe his mom is played by is it Nia Long? Am I tripping?
I'm not sure.
I have to, like I said, I should do some more research, obviously, but I believe it is Nia Long, and they got a black cast. There's a bunch of black folks in it. You love to see that, and it's black folks making money off this movie, so you love to see that, and it's going to the Jacksons. They getting the majority of it, which they should.
Nothing but good things, like good things too. But I've heard something like bad, like to where it's like, oh, they played it safe, or they, But like you can only cover so much in the movie. Like you can only cover. It's not like a documentary. It's not like a 6-part. It's not a 10-part. They're having a sequel.
Was the American Dream is 5 hours long, right?
Yeah, but so it stops at Beat It, I think, or Off the Wall. I think it stops at Off the Wall.
Oh, well, then they're going to have to make another one.
Yeah, so it starts at the upbringing to Off the Wall.
Did he get burnt up by Pepsi?
No, it didn't do that yet. It's not with any of the allegations. Like, it's not even started with any of the allegations. So they're not bringing none of that shit up because it's not even in that time frame yet.
Wow.
And they're trying to do a sequel. Well, they're going to do a sequel.
Oh, they can. Yeah, because if that's where they stopped, there's a lot more story to tell. Wow.
I feel like, man, just off like nostalgia, just like going and hearing the music, like just seeing like, I didn't grow up in that era, but niggas love Michael Jackson.
Yeah, well, I know a lot of Michael Jackson, know the songs, know the lyrics because
my parents, or my grandma was one of the biggest Michael Jackson fans. Yeah, you seen that Jeff T where he was talking about how he got Michael Jackson died on
from Indiana,
on his draft day. Michael Jackson died on his draft day, and everybody was in the house was sad
because they from fucking Indiana.
Yeah, he was like, I guess he was like, one Indiana legend dies, the other, another one begins.
Nah, I'm sure they had a good time with that.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
So I mean, I'm ready to go see. I'm gonna see it Monday, man. So Michael Jackson. Definitely, I feel like I'm ready to see how they depict Joe Jackson.
He's the best character, right? Yeah. The whole story. Yeah. He's the villain. Let's be honest.
But shit, I seen the TikTok was funny as hell. It was like when I'm trying to gentle parent, but I seen what Joe Jackson turned his kid into, and she got that belt.
And we could just talk about that real quick. There's a lot of these kind of parents, and obviously. Not all of them, and you shouldn't be like that. Yeah. Because not all of them, we know Joe Jackson. Yeah, we know Richard Williams.
Yeah, I would say the Vincent, Serena Williams. Tiger Woods' dad pushed him pretty hard too.
You know what I'm saying? We hear those stories.
Michael Jackson dad, not Michael Jackson. I feel like Michael Jordan dad was hard on him too. I feel like at some point.
In the story. Rice's dad, he made him like catch bricks. Yeah, because he was a brick mason. He was a mason, and he would catch but just these parents.
Bud Crawford, mama used to go.
She's crazy. She's crazy. But she wasn't pushing him to be crazy. She was. I don't know what the fuck her problem was.
She was fighting, going out and like paying people to fight.
Paying the other kids to beat them up, and if they would win, she'd pay them. But she never had to pay.
Yeah. But okay, go ahead.
I just say all that to say, like, where's the line? Because, like, obviously Joe Jackson, his kids, they can obviously sing and dance, but like there's a lot of people that can sing and dance. Mm-hmm. They don't become the Thriller album, which sold more than any other album, and this is like in the one that come in 60s, 70s, I don't know. Yeah. But this is when niggas had to go to the fucking store, get this fucking Frisbee. You know what I'm saying? This fucking thing that you can just snap over your fucking knee and put it onto a thing and then spin the motherfucker, or however they was doing, or you hear it over the radio waves, however they was selling the motherfucker. And it sold the most albums even to this day. Of all the people Taylor Swift ain't sold more fucking albums than Michael Jackson. So
before social media, he had niggas passing out before Super Bowl.
had people died.
Yeah.
People have seen them and died.
Yeah, and not even, they was trampling each other, nothing like that. They literally heart stopped.
Cardiac arrest and died on the spot, which is insane to think about. But I mean, that's how you get 2 movies. You couldn't do Tupac in 2 movies.
Nah, you get.
You couldn't do Biggie Smalls in 2 movies.
We get.
And maybe those are bad examples.
Nah, we got what we need in those ones.
But Jackie Robinson, even the legendary Jackie Robinson.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say great movie because that one scene with the coaches, I had to stop watching it. But they could do Jackie Robinson in a movie. Yeah. The great legendary Muhammad Ali. One movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They could do his in 2 movies.
Yeah. Michael, definitely. What is the point though? Because he definitely was hard on them. Definitely pushed them. Definitely did some shit that was probably unethical.
Oh man,
but shit, he had all of them straight. The Jackson 5. It wasn't just Michael.
Yeah. Marlon, Tito, Jermaine,
all getting to it. If they wanted to continue doing it, they was cool.
Yeah.
And they had right, and he was smart enough to keep they right, you know what I'm saying? They rights, all that stuff. Janet Jackson was a superstar too. You getting 2 from the same family?
Exactly.
You know?
That's what I was gonna say. And then they got the younger Janet Jackson.
Yeah. So, man, everything he did was not right.
Yeah, very, very foul individual.
But looking back, I'm sure they would be like, fuck it.
Yeah, at some point somebody had one of them's probably unbelievably grateful. Yeah. There's probably a bunch of them that resents him and you're like, man, this dude, he treated us bad, he treated moms bad, which is all true.
Yeah.
But the results are undeniable. But
in that part. But it affected Michael. That's why he did the shit he did. Yeah. Changes, all the shit that comes on later down in his life, it definitely plays some parts of your parenting. You know what I'm saying?
Daddy,
so I think it's good to push your kids.
Yeah.
Push your kids. Challenge them. You know? We always do when we work with kids, we go it's called like a challenge by light, basically. Like red, stop. Like if it feels like dangerous, like red. But yellow, if you just in between, you don't know, you need to try. Right. If it's red, stop. Green, of course. That's easy. That's walking up and down the stairs. That's doing this.
That's interesting exercise.
Yeah. Yellow, it's like, man, I ain't did this before. I'm scared. I'm nervous, but I'm interested. Mm-hmm. Shit, you see that yellow light on the street, what you gonna do?
Niggas is going through that.
You going through that. Red, stop. Shit feel dangerous. Feel like, shit don't feel right. Don't do it. But you need to at least, we need to be challenging our kids. A lot of us aren't challenging these kids. We're like, okay, that's fine. My kid, when I had kids, we ain't quitting. You don't like a sport, you wanted to try it. We halfway through, we finishing the season. I'm not pulling you out. We gonna have to finish this. At least if we doing like piano, you finishing these lessons.
Yeah.
I'm not pulling you out, especially if you ask for it. So we need to push our kids. I was pushed, hell. I was definitely out there doing shit I didn't want to do.
Yeah.
I was throwing, some fucking, not passes, but I was throwing into some shit that I didn't want to do, but it helped me grow, and I figured out what I liked and didn't like and what I wanted to do and what I didn't want to do.
Yeah, and that's important to learn as a kid, so that when you get to be 18, 19, 20, when you got to start trying to figure out what you want to do, you're not trying to make decisions on what you like and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also an underrated thing about pushing your kids into a bunch of shit and, seeing what they do and don't like or what they good and good at. And I mean, typically they go hand in hand. Yeah. You're good at you like the things you're good at. At least that's how I've always been.
Even with little shit though, yes, you in church, you need to sit your ass down and be listening.
Manners, raise your kids the right way.
Eat your vegetables and fruits.
Listen to your teachers at the fucking school.
Right. Challenge them kids, because then you're going to come around somebody. You're going to come around some men that's going to actually or some men, some women in their life that's going to actually challenge them to do some shit and they going to freeze up. Mm-hmm. And don't let that be in adulthood. Because then you're in common to the dope. There's enough of those.
Yeah.
So
way too many.
So I don't know. We need to be pushing these kids still. I know it's easy just to say, give them an iPad and send,
kids are annoying. Yeah. Kids are annoying for sure, without Absolutely. A doubt. You got to entertain them.
Yeah. So Drake's album is coming out. Iceman, I guess coming out May 15th. Did you see the ice sculpture that he put in the middle of Detroit? Not Detroit, in Toronto.
I didn't.
So he put a ice sculpture in the middle of.
So I haven't seen. Is the cover art for that album released?
I don't think so.
Okay, then what I seen was just some bullshit.
All right, so this is what he did in the middle of in a parking lot in Toronto.
It's just it's like
It's ice. It's real ice,
and it's going up leading to that, and then it's just a wall, like a fort.
Yeah, it's like a well, it's not nothing in it. It's just like ice. It's just like a basically ice chamber or whatever.
I'm saying right here, it's like a pathway, and then it leads to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, when it melted, it gave the deadline to when the album was releasing.
Oh, when it finally melted away.
So people was up there like chipping at it, blowtorching it, like trying to get it to where it was gone.
Go quicker, so they could get it quicker.
Right. And one dude ended up doing it, and he got $50,000, and he got an award.
He paid it for chipping the ice.
For like melting it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, for getting to the. Is that what you think? Is that a good idea for album rollout, or is it kind of corny?
No, it's incredibly slick if that's what he's doing, and that the ice is actually if it syncs up, kind of like what the you can sync up the Thanos snap with New Year's Eve. If it syncs up actually like that, off the fucking chain, absolutely.
Well, the ice it's gone now.
Oh, so they melted it already? They melted
it, and dude already got it. That's how we know it's on May 15th.
Oh, that revealed it?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's kind of whack. I was thinking like on like when the ice melted, and that would be
the album drops.
Yeah, the album would drop. Okay. Now that would have been hard if he could have somehow synced the ice melting up. Yeah. That would have been insane.
But I was like, no, niggas is out there chipping at it, blowtorching it. They're trying to get the release date to the album.
Okay,
and somebody got to it, and it was on May 15th.
Okay.
Is that corny, or you think that's kind of hard?
It's something new. I'm not gonna call it corny. I'm not gonna call it corny because niggas doing some new shit. They're trying it out. They're trying to do something new, something slick. I'm not gonna call it corny. I thought the idea I would have been much better. Also, probably harder to pull off. But not bad. I mean, obviously, it goes to show. I mean, especially you do it in Toronto. You obviously chose the right city. You want to do it in Canada somewhere. Obviously, it's cold there too, so that works. But yeah, the fan interaction, guy goes up, gets to 50,000. I mean, for 50,000, I'd have been up there every fucking day trying to break that shit. Yeah. You know, at least, I'll just stop by for an hour. Get a little work here. Bring my shovel. Yeah, my shovel, my fucking pipe wrench, whatever I got, something heavy. Trash can in the fucking local park. But yeah, that's slick. I'm not gonna hate on it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hate on it either. I hope the album lives up to the hype though.
So is Kendrick not releasing an album?
No, not okay. Right soon. You mean?
So I heard some bullshit. It was obviously some bullshit on Twitter because I'm glad I asked you about the cover art. But I had seen it was like Drake is releasing Iceman and Kendrick is releasing Fireman.
Oh no, that's definitely some bullshit.
That was definitely some bullshit. Yeah, you gotta watch the internet, man.
All right. So it is NFL drafts. NFL draft just ended. We went through all the rounds. Teams have picked their players that they're going into the NFL season with, their rookies. Fernando Mendoza, first overall pick to the Las Vegas Raiders. Is there any draft takeaways that you?
The Vikings, my team, we picked the nigga that played 3 fucking games. Did you see that?
No, y'all got D lineman from Florida, right?
He played 3 games. I don't know if he's right. I don't know.
I think he went to Florida.
Yeah, well, he might have went to school there. He only played 3 fucking games in college or whatever it was. Yeah. I don't know what the situation is, but we completely fucking whiffed on our pick. Needless to say, and I'll just say this. The Cowboys are one of the most spoiled fucking franchises that I have ever grown to see. In the what happened with the Mavericks was insane, getting the number 1 pick in that whole situation. But year after year, I see these great players just fall directly into the Dallas Cowboys' lap, and they don't ever win shit. And I just wish that the Minnesota Vikings had the kind of luck that the Dallas Cowboys do. And maybe that's because they got so many fans, they got a lot of good juju going, but I don't know. Sorry ass franchise just gets the best top of the line players. I hate it.
Are you saying this because of Caleb Downs fell to the Cowboys?
But they could have picked Caleb Downs. They could have picked whoever. Caleb Downs was obviously the right. And it's crazy to think like Caleb Downs. Like, I love Sonny Styles. That's my guy. Arvell Reese. I knew him this year.
Yeah.
But Caleb Downs is obviously the best player out of those three, right?
Absolutely. I mean,
is it even close?
Nah. And then they talking about positional value, right? But I think shit, you get the best player available.
But I'm just saying that those three players, Caleb Downs is I'm going to say
in the most decorated for sure. Yeah, in college for sure.
I love Sonny Styles. He's a great player. I would have had no problem taking him.
And then they say he's the smartest player he's ever coached.
Yeah, they said he was going to get a gold jacket before he even was at Alabama. But I for him to be at 11 is
the three Ohio State players going to the same division. Sonny Styles went to the Commanders. Yeah. Reeves went to the Giants, and then what's the name went to the
that's how the cookie crumbles. But it was once upon a time where the Cowboys could have chose between Zeke and Bosa, right?
Yeah.
Or did Bosa got chose fourth, right? And Zeke was third?
I think it's the other way around.
Oh, okay.
I think Joey went third and Zeke went fourth.
Okay, well then never mind then. They just only had Zeke, but yeah, they get those guys and then they never win shit.
Yeah.
But shout out to Caleb Downs. I know he's happy.
Yeah, speaking of Arvell Reese, like I think he's gonna be a good player. Don't get me wrong. But with the Giants feels like an interesting fit, especially you must not want him to rush the passer. You must not be looking at him to be a pass rusher.
I think so they will.
But they already got, what are they going to do with Kayvon Thibodeau?
Yeah, you see it? He already got on Instagram.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's on Instagram. He's up in arms.
Okay.
Yeah, he felt like Aaron Rodgers when they took him.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to say they drafted what's his name last year? Abdul Carter, and then they got Brian Burns.
Waste of a pick, Abdul Carter. He does not have it. Well, I'm not going to say it. Let me not say it. I love you, Abdul Carter. Yeah. But that was not very good rookie.
So they took pass rushers. Fucking 4 years, almost 4 years in a row. But if you playing them off ball, you having them blitzing like a blitzing off ball linebacker, or you putting his hand on the ground, like
moved off of Lawrence. So I mean, they need a guy that can potentially move around. So I mean, like you said, he could do that for them.
Yeah, I mean, when you're a ball player, you're a ball player. They'll make a space for him. I was surprised that the Titans took Carnell Tate. I'm not gonna lie. They need a receiver for sure. I didn't know he was gonna be the first receiver off the board that early. I thought maybe Browns, but
I think they wanted Jeremiah Love.
Oh, okay.
They wanted I think the Cardinals would have traded back, but I don't think nobody wanted to.
The wild part, the Cardinals taking those low key kind of wild.
Well, they were forced into it. I feel like who else were they supposed to take? They got to take the best guy. They need every single position.
Yeah.
So. And Jeremiah Love is the best player. He could be. He's not as good as Caleb Downs, but he's the second best player in the draft, regardless of position.
Baller.
Animal.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. People like to make the grades and stuff like this, but like we don't know until it's time to play football.
Yeah, they got to put the pads on.
People talking about Jahmyr Gibbs getting picked, or in what's the name? Not
Jahmyr Gibbs freak.
Jack Campbell was his name. When the Lions took the running back and the linebacker in the first round a couple years ago, and both them, they both been steady pieces for their team going forward.
The first episode that we ever did was we talked about the draft, and it was the Bengals took Jamar Chase and Sewell.
And they both been great players, but Jamar Chase fit right in.
Seamless. Yeah, but Jay Sewell, I mean, they had the they could have done whatever they wanted and worked out.
So I don't know. We didn't have a first round pick, so I was just kind of watching for the love of the sport. You know what I'm saying? But it's weird when the divisional teams do trades to each other though, like the Eagles and Cowboys trade in so they can pick Mekhi Lemons. It's just like you giving your divisional rival upper leg.
The Steelers, and mind you, shout out to Pittsburgh. They broke a record it was 320,000 people at the draft.
That's dope.
Free event, but 320,000 broke a record. But yeah, he was on the phone with Arthur Blank, I believe, is the owner of the Steelers, and they were gonna pick him, and then they traded up. I mean, a minute after he got off the phone with him, like we're gonna take you with our pick, and then they traded up, obviously, and they took him. So that was a nice story. And, I like seeing those draft things going on. I like Draft Day, like the movie. Yeah, such a good movie.
And so in the Rams take
Simpson, Ty Simpson. Yeah,
I feel like.
Did you see the coach? Oh my God! You got to see the coach. I mean,
Sean McVay
completely blindsided. I mean, shock and awe. I mean, really? It was like
I would say he probably wanted him, but
no, did not look like he wanted him at all. I mean, he didn't. You know, he said all the. I'm not even gonna say he said all the right shit. He said as quick as possible, like. Yeah, I mean, he's going to have to come in and work. He's going to have to compete with Stetson Bennett. You know, Stetson's a great player. Started talking about the backup. Like, I think he was blindsided completely. I think the niggas duped him.
I feel like they all would be, though. Like, all the players probably is like, all right, we here now. Maybe one weapon away. We're one piece away. Somebody's going to get on the field right now and play week 1. And we take a quarterback that we're going to wait on at the 13th pick.
And that's probably what McVay is thinking. Yeah. But you know what the Rams is thinking? And I was watching Pat McAfee. Shout out to the McAfee show. Bill Cowher was on there. Yeah. He said the Steelers, they ain't had shit since Ben Roethlisberger.
Nope.
The Patriots, they got lucky. And it's wrong that, you know, it's sad that you can get Tom Brady for 20 years and then you only have to be bad for 5 and then you get this other guy. But the Packers, I mean, they got a guy to replace their guy, and they've been winning for the last 15 or whatever years. So you got to have that succession plan in place, and if they can coach him up, get him right, which they believe the GM is saying, well, we got Sean McVay, so he should be able to coach him up. And when Matthew Stafford asked in next year, I mean, he was damn near ready to retire this year. So they're gonna have to find a new quarterback before this kid's contract is up, and it could be him. So I'm not mad at it. Yeah. But 13th, you trying to win a Super Bowl, I get that.
I feel like, but people are like, man, they could have got back in the second round and got him, or later on in the first and got him. You know. So, but it wasn't they pick. It was the Falcons pick from a couple years ago. So they, you know, free pick. You know. Yeah. So I guess, I mean, Devontae Adams is getting older. Out of them two, they don't really have much. You know, but that's a lot. Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua is a lot, but they can't stay. Last year they was kind of banged up, so their defense is already cold. They signed when they got.
They paid a lot of people, so they're gonna need a cheaper quarterback here soon.
And they ended up getting the DB from the Chiefs.
Both of them, the McDuffie and Watson. Right. They're 1 and 2.
Yeah, so we'll see.
I'm a big fan of Stafford, though. I was, when Stafford was in Detroit, and this is again. I've always been super results oriented in my life, and when I'm judging shit, and I'm trying to be better about it. But I always said the same thing about Matt. Well, he don't win shit. Yeah. Well, it wasn't him. Yeah. It was the fucking shitty ass Lions. Yeah. Holding that nigga back for over a decade.
Years.
And he just sat there and took it. Never complained, never cried about it, and never got any credit for it. That's toughness. We was talking about it. Yeah. Being in a bad, fucked up situation, it's fucked up, but you still keep putting on your hard hat every day, doing the right thing. And then after 12 or however many years it was, he got paid off. And good shit like that is supposed to happen.
Yep, that's right. And we're also right in the nick of the NBA playoffs, man. The Lakers and Rockets is actually playing right now as we speak. Thunder is up.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on. I'm not the fucking LeBron guy here. So don't fucking make me be the LeBron guy. Don't just go.
I was going back.
No, let's not go back.
Okay, go.
Let's just stop right here for a second. With the Lakers up 3-0. Who the fuck thought that was going to happen? Sure the fuck not me. I'm a Laker fan. I've been watching them. We ain't that good. But apparently, well, we're good with Luka and we're good with the whites.
Yeah.
When we got the whites,
the exciting whites,
when we got the unathletic whites out there, man, we're damn good. Yeah. But I'm not a LeBron guy. But I'm this close to calling him the greatest player.
If they end it here, if they go 4 sweep, if they sweep them, I'll go home.
I don't want the sweep. So explain to me. Maybe you know I don't, because I certainly don't. When he's talking about it. If OKC and the Lakers both sweep, do they just start the second round?
No, they still wait.
They wait.
They hold off. Yeah.
Well, then let's fucking sweep them.
Y'all get rest. Y'all get the rest. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, both teams will get the rest.
Right.
If they sweep, I'm imagining they're gonna
sweep the Suns. Yeah.
Holy shit, the OKC Thunder are good. But yeah, well then sweep them.
Yeah.
But LeBron. I mean. We've had our differences. Well, I've had my differences.
Yeah, you don't know.
He doesn't know who the fuck I am. Well, he knows me because he knows a bunch of me. There's a billion me's. Yeah. But you are incredible, cooking. Sir. You are fucking incredible.
You know what's crazy to go from the third option. At 41 to come back and be the first option. But enough about LeBron. The unsung hero of this series has been Marcus Smart.
It could be Luke Kennard though.
Yeah,
it could be Jackson Hayes, DeAndre Ayton. It is LeBron.
Yeah, for sure.
He is the epicenter. You sound like
you're going home a little bit.
When he's joined the Lakers, like I've had nothing except that first year when he was fucking hurt. He had never ever been hurt in his whole life. Had a growing injury, but LeBron James is incredible.
Yeah. Now, it's been crazy.
Threw the fucking alley-oop to his son. Holy shit. He's lived a spoiled life. You know, his first 18 years might have been a little fucked up, but he done
prayed a lot.
Yeah.
Because you know what's crazy? Bronny went in and scored 5 and had more bench points than the Rockets team as
They got sorry starters. Eason, sorry. Can't shoot.
Yeah.
Smith, sorry.
Reed Shepherd. Can't defend.
Reed Shepherd got hit with the okie doke. You know how embarrassed you got to be to get hit with the old man strip. You know they let you run by and they come on, bro.
Turn the ball over.
That ain't happened to him since he was in middle school. Yeah. Guaranteed.
But that was crazy though. Then Bron just shoot that. Like pump fake, let him go by, butter.
Yeah,
tied up.
Yeah. I thought he was gonna hit the one in regulation
to end it.
That was a great shot. Oh my god, perfect.
I would be if Luka could somehow come back. Reeves came back tonight.
We're gonna get fucking beat 4-1 by the Thunder, but that's okay.
I want to see it though.
I want to see it. I'm gonna watch every game, but we're gonna get 4-1.
The Thunder look like there's not really much to say. They about to steamroll.
They're to the finals. Yeah. If they got a team that was just playing upstairs, that's pretty good.
So I'm about to say my biggest winner, I guess, right now of the playoffs, other than LeBron, Rudy Gobert is doing what he got to do,
and it doesn't matter.
Okay, say they're gonna get beat in the next round.
They might get beat in this one.
Nah, they got 3-1. It's over with.
You think so?
Yeah.
Without their best player,
they can get one more.
I gotta see it.
Yeah, but still, Rudy Gobert is showing up.
You're right.
And hooping, and not hooping, but he's doing what he needs to do. He's showing why he was the defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
Jokic is getting his numbers, but he's shooting 25 shots.
Yes.
You know, and their game plan is like, all right, we're not gonna let you get off, and we're gonna try to cover everybody else. And ain't nobody else really the Nuggets showing up. So,
and this is the first time I'll say, and I always give Jokic credit this, and it's something that I discredit LeBron. LeBron doesn't pick his spots the best all the time, but there is points where LeBron will say, I'm not going to pick my spots. I'm going to start from the first quarter, and by the third quarter, this motherfucker going to be over.
Yeah.
I'm going to beat and put you out because I just scored 38 points in the first 3 quarters. Jokic, he don't got that.
Yeah.
He don't got that step. He can make all the right plays. He can get his buckets, and then he can do it at the end. But he can't. He needs to go out there and destroy him, but he can't do it.
Yeah, he don't got the athleticism.
Yeah, and that might be it that's holding him back to just go out and enforce his will and put 50 points on him.
He gonna kill this game. He gonna have to.
He gonna try to kill win. Game, but I think they're gonna find some success.
They're gonna push it to 6.
I think they're
gonna
push it to
7. Yeah. Ant might be able to come back. He said he's gonna miss a couple weeks.
I thought it was his Achilles though. That's DiVincenzo, right?
Yeah. He hyperextended, so he out a couple weeks.
Yeah, it looked nasty.
It looked nasty. But just thankfully a hyperextension or whatever. And I think And also, like, I think the Spurs showed a lot of grit with Wemby being out. They down against the Trailblazers, and Trailblazers is a solid team. I'm not gonna say a lot. Like, watching them play, they solid.
I didn't know. Right. They're missing Dame.
Yeah.
If they had Dame, they're easy. They're in the Rockets position because they're way better than the Rockets.
Absolutely.
I mean, and what's his name? And Drew Holiday. I've said his name a bunch of times on this podcast. So have you. So has Braxton. Incredible player.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly what you need in a pro.
I mean, he is a pro's fucking pro.
Not yet, Drew. He definitely he shows up and does what he needs to do. A pro's pro, like you said. And Scoot Henderson is showing flashes, like the obvious straight. He's solid, good player. But for Stephon Castle and Dylan Harper to go out there and score 30 points each while Wemby is out and to win a game on the road will do big numbers for them in this playoff series this year. That's like a lot of shit. It's his second year in rookie, being able to do that on the road in the playoffs is going to do it. Like they might not win against the Thunder, but it's going to be a series.
This is Victor Wembanyama's second year or his third year?
Third
year, and Stephon Castle.
Yeah, Stephon Castle was the rookie last year. And the year before that was Wemby.
Okay,
because they didn't get them in the same draft.
I didn't get a chance to see Stephon Castle. I seen Wemby live. He's. You know, I don't need to give that guy any credit. He's a freak.
Falling away late, free threes and shit. Anyways, bro, yeah, go ahead.
Unbelievable. But Stephon Castle, I was not aware of your game, sir. Is he bow-legged? He has a goofy. He plays like it looks weird, but he is unbelievably effective. I am a fan. I am completely sold on Stephon Castle. I want to see the matchup. Thunder.
Yeah.
I don't want to see the Thunder beat us, but I'm imagining they're gonna beat the living shit out of the Lakers. Yeah. I don't want to see that happen because I think if we get past them, anything is possible.
Yep.
But Wemby, Shea, I want to see that Stephon Castle matching up with J-Dub probably. See that battle. See the Lou Dort giving them some elbows. Yeah. Alex Caruso tugging on the fucking jersey. You know, I wanna see some shit going on.
Do you believe that the Thunder is unwatchable? People are like hating on Thunder now, saying that they're unwatchable with the fouls and everything.
All the teams, I remember niggas used to. Well, I'm not gonna say niggas used to say the Warriors was unwatchable, but people would say they wasn't going to watch because they already knew the outcome.
Yeah,
you know, and people would say they wasn't gonna watch LeBron. It's just they're the best team. You know, I get it with the fouls and shit, but SGA ain't the first person. Like, it was James Harden at one point. Before it was James Harden, it was LeBron James always crying for calls. And now you can't watch a Jokic game or a Luka game and see them miss a shot and then look directly at the fucking referee. Yeah. You know, it's every fucking game. So I'm not too worried about all that extra shit.
I was saying, do you like watching?
Yeah, I love watching them. I love watching them play defense. I thought the finals last year were amazing.
Yeah,
the finals was one of the best series I ever seen. It ended incredibly unfortunately.
Yeah.
But it was a great series. All the other matchups. Oh, the Denver series. I mean, that was must see TV.
Absolutely.
I forgot about that Denver series. Holy shit, Game 7.
Yeah.
And then, you know, for all the shit that they say, the Denver fans, and I got a homie. Shout out to T. Allen. He was mad, you know, crying about, well, they was too physical. They was beating them up. Well, is they too physical or are they getting whistles? Like, well, you know, which one is it, you know? So I got respect. People foul SGA because they can't stay in front of them.
Facts. So, and I will go with some people who are underperforming losers. Jalen Duren, what the fuck is you doing?
Bum. No, I'm not gonna say not a bum. But I don't know.
You about to be an all NBA player. You done had 8, 7, and what? 6, 8 or some shit like that? Come on, bro.
But their team isn't that good. I mean,
they're definitely not that good. If he's not gonna play good,
yeah, you know, they're not that good. They got one player.
He watching millions of dollars just run by the wayside. Yeah. If they gonna get out this fucking series with the Magic
aren't a better team.
They aren't as bad as they're not an 8 seed.
No.
You know, they played back throughout the season, but shit, you got Paolo, you got Jalen Suggs, you got Desmond Bain, and you got Wagner. Shit, they got a squad. They got a whip. They just ain't played that good this season, but shit, I hope they didn't think they was about to just walk in their trap, take over their trap, you know?
I think the Magic are a better team. I think, what's his name? If they let them get into the lane and then kick it out, and then the white dude, Michigan man, Duncan Robinson can shoot a bunch of open threes, they can win.
Yeah.
But that ain't gonna happen. You know, they're gonna start playing them kind of like they playing Jokic. Like we'll guard all these other guys 1-on-1 and close out to them late and see if they can make some shots.
Yeah. Because K showing up.
Kate is a baller, but he's their only player. And I wasn't super familiar with Detroit's game. I really only watched the Lakers. I watched the Thunder too.
Yeah.
But their team isn't that good.
Most of the Thompson twins have the same flaw. They both can't shoot.
They both can't
super
shoot.
Athletic, probably put most athletic players on their team, but they can't shoot. So niggas is on and you guard. So you play good defense and stuff, but you only do as much.
The Rockets are so bad. They got
without KD, they need a point guard so bad.
They lost with him.
Huh?
They lost with him.
Yeah.
But they're awful. Yeah,
without him, awful.
Yeah.
And then Fred, if I was you, I would sit out until they pay you whatever you want. Because if this is what this look like without me,
they need a point guard.
Yeah. So Fred, get your bag. But for KD to go for 20 in the first half and then 3, it's like damn dog. I feel like his playoff performances since he left, or since that year in Brooklyn when he his foot with toes on the line, it's been kind of shaky. He got swept the next year by the Celtics. Then he went to the Suns and was getting beat on in the first round and made the play-in a couple times. It's been pretty ugly. So I'll give him a pass because it's shameful that they don't go out and get a point guard. You couldn't go get that fucking Dennis Schroeder,
Drew Holiday.
You couldn't go trade for somebody. But maybe they're just waiting because, you got to have Fred. Fred coming back either way. Yeah. So maybe they don't want to, But for Amen Thompson or KD to be your point or Reed Shepherd, you're not going too far.
They can't shoot the ball. They got Easton can't shoot. Smith can't shoot. Thompson can't shoot. Sengun can't really shoot. And then I'm missing Shepherd, the white guy. Yeah. And he can't guard.
Right, at all.
He can't guard anybody.
He got a cone. That's Pat Bev for saying.
Complete cone.
And then also I would say that the Knicks are having the opportunity to blow this thing. They can't blow it. They got to win this series. But also...
Real quick, with the Hawks.
Yeah.
Would it have been worth it to pay Trae Young, considering how good they're playing? No. Okay.
They made the right choice. Now, I'm not... Trae Young is a great player. He will...
He's not worth the number.
Right. Especially when you can't guard.
He's worth... I think I would have gave him 200, but not 300.
Yeah.
For 200, I could keep the band together. Because it would have been nice to see him out there with the group of guys that's playing now.
Yeah, but I mean, but like what Trae Young does, what's his name? Alexander Walker does he play the way he plays with Trae Young and Trae Young there, and then you don't get CJ McCollum because he was in Washington.
Oh,
already.
He was a part of the trade.
Yeah. Well, CJ McCollum was balling right now. That veteran leadership that they need.
Yeah, he scored a lot of playoff points. He didn't hit 30 in playoff games versus. I mean, he went to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah,
they should
beat on, but
they should have took advantage.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean they played the Warriors.
Yeah, but they didn't have KD though.
Yeah. So I do like that young nucleus though. I like Jalen Johnson. I like.
They got something cooking for sure.
Kuminga's straight. So yeah, do I think they get out this round? I think the Knicks get. I mean, they pushing it, but I think the Knicks gonna get them out of there.
It's 2-2 right now.
2-2. I think the Knicks get them out there in 7. They just need to use Cat. I don't know why the fuck they're not giving Cat the ball. Cat has the biggest mismatch in the series.
The other night he was throwing it around. He had like 10 assists, right? Yeah. Or he had. But I think it was 8. He set his playoff career record.
Yeah. So he had 10. He had 20 on 10 shots. So like he was getting to the getting to what he needs.
Optimization station.
Yeah. So any takeaways from you from the playoffs so far?
LeBron is. I hate to say it. And I hate to be the LeBron guy. I've been a LeBron guy since we've been doing this podcast because he's always been with the Lakers. But he is the talk of the town of every town, and rightfully so because Michael Jordan played at the age of 38, and LeBron is 3 years removed from 38. If he was 38 right now, I'd be thinking we would be for sure winning this thing if Luka and Reeves came back.
Yeah.
But what he's doing right now is beyond impressive.
Absolutely. it's definitely what cement his to me, like, he's the goat of longevity. LeBron James is definitely I mean, for what I've seen, shit, you can't tell me like anybody better than LeBron.
He's not my favorite player, but I'm
not about to argue with niggas that, I'm not arguing with niggas.
Every day I get closer and closer to saying he's the greatest player ever lived. He'll never be my favorite player. Kobe Bean Bryant is my favorite player. Right, I love Kobe Bryant.
I'll show my respect though. All right, we come to the episode, part of the workshop episode where it's time to get something off your chest. So whatever your week's been, good, bad, indifferent, you've been having shit going on. Whatever last time we recorded, we had a lot of shit to get off our chest. Is it the same this week? You got anything to get off your chest?
Yeah, I do actually. Niggas, so like I'm pretty good in my life about like having like good social etiquette.
Yeah.
Like we talked about it, y'all. I mean, I guess I have the same issue that y'all had essentially, or maybe it was Braxton's issue with just conducting yourself like at a gym.
Okay.
Wipe the seat, the equipment down, whatever you're supposed to do. Like when you at Quick Trip, if you get an extra cup, throw the cup away. Don't just leave it. Simple social etiquette shit. Yeah. I got this. So I have this issue when y'all was talking about it a couple of weeks ago, whenever it was. I'm at fucking Dillon's, right up the fucking street here. Yeah. My fucking home grocery store.
This one right here?
Yeah, it's windy as a motherfucker. I was just talking about the wind. So I'm walking out, and I'm the type of nigga, like, no matter how fucking far it is, I always take my cart and I put it back. Always.
Yep.
I never leave it in the fucking, just right there in the fucking parking lot. Like, right there. So I'm fucking walking out of this shit. It's windy as a motherfucker. I'm parked in the back. I see this fucking car loose, runaway fucking car. Picking up speed. I'm like, who the fuck left their car? Like, what the fuck is it? Like, somebody could get this fucking runaway car. And as I'm looking, I'm tracking it, and out of nowhere, out of my left eye, I start seeing my car. I'm like, why the fuck am I seeing my car? I'm watching this fucking car. Hits the front of my fucking, slams it. Almost flips the fuck over the hood, bruh. And I'm looking, I'm like, bruh.
Oh my God.
Bangs the shit out of it. And this black lady, whoever the fuck that was, I don't need your fucking shit. Damn. I don't need your fucking comments, lady. We all fucking heard it. Sound like an old phone dropping, and the screen is broke.
The back came out.
I could not believe it, bro.
Damn.
Somebody left a fucking car.
It fucks your shit up. Did it leave anything or no?
It hit the front of it, hit the grill. Kind of like a right head-on collision, so no. Yeah. Thankfully, it didn't.
Okay, cool.
But if it would have hit the fucking door, it would have knotted that motherfucker up without a shadow of a doubt. So put your fucking cars back, man. Hit the fucking shit. I mean, almost flipped over the fucking hood, dog.
Well, I know you was pissed.
Bro, at first I was like,
shocked.
Of all the cars in this fucking parking lot, they go hit my shit.
Did the lady that said, damn, did she know it was your car? You was just kind of like walking to her, and she was just like reacting to it.
She was reacting to it. She didn't know it was my car at all. She just, she was like, damn, like somebody, I'm glad that wasn't my shit.
Yeah, like same reaction you might have had if it wasn't your shit.
Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, put your fucking cars back. Social etiquette.
Yeah. I don't really got much this week. Just like, man, when I be done with shit, I be done. Like once I don't be like doing the after further thought, I want to rethink my decision. Like, what I'm saying? Like, I didn't really mean what I said, or I'm going to try this again. Like once I'm usually done with something, I'm done. Mm-hmm. I've already thought about it. I've already come to this decision. I'm not a person that does like intrusive thoughts, or just I don't really just say do shit off a whim. Yeah, I guess that's a good way.
I done thought about it.
Right, I done thought and deliberately thought about like, is this the best decision for me? It's like because I already probably hesitated to make this like, okay, I don't want to do this shit no more, or I'm about to quit this job, or I'm about to move jobs, or I'm about to stop fucking with the shorty, or anything like that, or I'm about to sell these shoes, or I'm about to buy these shoes or some shit like that. If I'm done, I'm done. I'm not that person that's about to like spin the block or be like, I made a mistake. If I feel like even if I did and I made a mistake, you would never know.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. So I must eat. I'm a sit in that.
Stick it to your guns.
Yeah, exactly. I trust my decision making enough to be like, yeah, I know it. I thought about this. I know my thought process, and I'm gonna trust it.
I think you make a good point. As far as like, if something could happen and they would never know. I'm never gonna go back on a decision because I'm not gonna deal with like I never second guess myself. I never second guess myself. Yeah. The reason why is not because I know I'm right.
Yeah.
But I know no matter what happens after whatever I just did,
I put it on me.
Yeah. I'm not. There's no coming back from it.
Yeah.
So whatever happened, whatever got said, whatever got done, it is what it is. Yeah. And if you feel like you gotta fucking take my life for it, then it is what it is. I'm not gonna lose no fucking sleep over it because I didn't already committed.
Yeah, I mean,
so yeah, I'd never say
wrong, right, or different. Like I sit there, and thought about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not a, I just see people lose a lot of shit just off some willy nilly shit. I guess you want to say, or just like reacting.
Yeah,
I don't like to be reactive. I like to like. But some shit you can't help, Sometimes you get put in situations to where you just have your first instinct, and we always talk about it like you can't tell motherfuckers how to react to what shit you do.
I'm too reactive for sure.
Yeah,
I'm too reactive. For sure. I'm too in the moment sometimes,
and that's okay because a lot of times people put you in a situation to to have you react in that way.
Yeah, so. I gotta get better at it though. I react quick, but that's a part of like who I am as a person. Like when people say shit, I usually got a quick response. Not to even like if it's like a roast or something, but if somebody asks me, something legitimate, like somebody asked me like what game was that when the dude like. I'm pretty quick with it, and that's with everything in my life, and I try to be that way. Yeah, I'm not gonna say I try to be that way. I've always been that way.
Yeah. What's the one compliment that you feel like that you like appreciate the most?
I would say, I never get this compliment, but. Like a loyalty compliment, like okay. And I'm not, and I'm not. Let me not say like I don't get that compliment, but I don't need it, and I don't need it from other people. I feel like because a lot of people know like if I fuck with you, then I'll fuck with you. It's gonna be like that forever. I've never had like a friend that I just wasn't friends with anymore. Yeah. So that's a compliment that I would like to get. Like, hey, bro, man, I always appreciate you having you looking out. Maybe I don't be looking out, but.
You being here at least.
Yeah. Me, you not, saying fake shit behind my back, or you not trying to get over on me, or you always staying who you are. I like that kind of compliment. I get you're funny a lot. Yeah. But I'm not funny enough to make money off of it. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah. I like being told, like, you're a good person. I feel like I get that.
I never get that one either. Yeah. I wonder why.
I'm dead as fuck. But, yeah. All that. Looks and shit like that shit don't matter at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Shit fades.
Yeah, I would say I get you're funny and you're smart a lot.
Yeah.
And I can't make any money being my level of funny, and there's no piece of paper or document out there that could prove that I'm smart. So
good on it.
I appreciate it though.
I mean, any compliment is a good compliment though. So make sure you can maybe compliment somebody this week, man. It's Sunday, start of the week. Be blessed, stay prayed up, do something good for somebody. You got anything before we get up out of here?
Much love to everybody. Hope the fucking week is going excellent. We're cruising in the summer. Get your fucking shorts out. Get your tank tops if that's what your kind of thing is. And have a good time.
Yeah, man, just like that. We out.
Never too late.
Holla.